So we got a surprise package today here on our channel, and we have the DEEPCOOL MATREXX 40. And this, my friend, is something new and something refreshing, especially when you're into building computers and of course, giving it a very nice looking case. So I'm excited to open this one. So how about join me? Hi guys, it's me Richmond of Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So I have here the DEEPCOOL MATREXX 40. So on the side, we have some dimension here, and we can see that it supports mini ITX and micro ATX, which means it can support full-size ATX. So we have a dimension of 400 mm by 215 mm by 431 mm. Okay, so some I/O ports here. Outside, one USB 3, one USB 2, and one audio port. Then we have 4 expansion slot, and it weigh in at around 5.2 kilogram. So yeah, right now we're going to take this one out. So as you can see, it's packed with styro. I'm pretty sure it's 2 styro, one on top and one at the bottom. So taking it out, you can see that put it on the side. So pulling it out, you can see that we have a black colored case over here, and inside you can see the other styro. So I'll be putting this box on the side, so it won't really take up more space over here. So yeah, we have a plastic cover, and that's it. So you can see, taking a look at the front, you can see that it's a really nice design. So zooming it a little bit closer so you can see it. You can see the design. It's a little bit sort of plastic up front. Then there's some perforation over here. Okay, then inside there's a mesh. Okay, so right now we'll try to open this one. Okay, so opening it is pretty easy. Okay, just need to use your nails. Okay, so you can see inside there's some of these clips. Okay, so you can see 6 on the left and 6 on the right. So basically this is made out of plastic. Then there's a mesh over here, okay, for to trap all those dust, dirt, and whatever before it enters, air enters your computer. So taking a look inside, we have 220 mm fans up front and 120 mm fan at the back. So these are tri-colored LED fans, wherein you can probably power it up later when you have your motherboard. But we're going to review this one without the motherboard, without the PSU, just plainly this case. I'll just show you how good this case is, given that it really looks awesome. And of course, right now, after taking a quick look at the front, we can probably mount 3 of this one here. Probably you can push a little bit upwards, and you can probably place 3 fans, 1, 2, and 3 over here. But by default, you have 220 mm fans. Of course, you can expand it on your own and put it 3. Probably you just need to push this one up a bit, this one up a bit, then at the lower part, you can put 1 more fan. And of course, it's best to use an additional fan like this one from DEEPCOOL as well. I trust this one, the RF120M, and it's really a nice fan. It's really quiet, but of course, this is empty. I have used this on my previous video. So this is just an empty box, just showing you that you can buy this one as an expansion. Now, going back, like I said, the front is really nice. You can mount 3. Of course, you can mount 3 fans, 120 mm. Okay. If you don't want to use 120 mm fans, you can use 240 mm fans up front. Now, at the side, you can see we have a tempered glass finish. So yeah, zooming it out, okay, to give you a better view. Okay, so this is a tempered glass. I'm not quite sure how thick the tempered glass is. Now, to take it out, you need to unscrew this 2 cap screw at the back. Then all you need to do is just pull this one out from the side. No, you just need to slide it to the back before you pull it down. Okay, So yeah, it's a really nice tempered glass. So taking a quick look inside, okay. Now inside the case, we can see that we have a 165 mm clearance. This hole is for ventilation of your motherboard. Then on the side, we have two holes here for cable management. And here you can also call it for cable management, or you can pull up some cables, your SATA cables and your cables from your power supply unit to be able to mount it to your motherboard. Now, at the back, you can support one SSD drive over here and another SSD drive over here. Then here you can also put some cables for management. Here are, of course, some bracket for you to place some cable tie for better management of your cables. Then you also have some preset nut over here for you to put your screws mounting your motherboard over here, which is pretty easy and ready for you to mount your board. Now you can put your either you can use your mini ITX or your micro ATX board. Of course, you can use a full-size board. And of course, you have your fan over here at the back. Okay. Now, taking a quick look at the back, we can see that you have your 120 mm fan over here. Then we have your panel plate here, back plate over here. Then, of course, we have four PCI ports over here, wherein you can remove each one of them, but you cannot reuse it. Now, taking this one off, put some screws over here to mount your PCI slots. Okay, so whatever device you put it here. Now, at the bottom, we can put your PSU here, but of course, you just need to put it from the other side. Now, flipping over to the other side, we need to open two cap screw over here again to pull out this plate. Now, this cover, I can say that it's not really that flimsy, okay, given the price point. And of course, I can see that the matte finish on this one is really nice. And I love the paint job done on this one. The black is really nice. And I can see that they did a good job painting this plate. Really nice. Taking a close look at the back, you can mount your SSD drive over here and another SSD drive over here. Here's for cable management. There's a lot of bracket over here for you to probably put your cable tie to do a better cable management over here. Then underneath, you can have your hard drive over here. There, you can put two hard drives over here. Then, of course, here is for you to put your PSU. Now, we have a lot of cables over here. Inside, these are for your I/O, which is up front. You can need to mount it to your motherboard, and it will drive all the way up here. Now, taking a quick look on top of the case, we have a mesh over here, and you can easily remove it by taking out two tapes over here. You can see it's a mesh and it's a magnet base over here. So you can easily stick it here just like that since it's magnet, but of course you need to place it properly like this one. Now, removing this one, you can place a 280 mm radiator over here, or a 240 radiator, whatever you want, or a 220 or 240 case fan. But for me, probably I'll be putting my liquid cooler here, okay, for me to be able to cool my CPU a lot better. Now, of course, it depends on your preferences. On top, we have several buttons over here and several ports. Like I said, you need to mount it to your motherboard. So we have the power button. Then we have the USB 2.0, your audio in, USB 3.0, and your reset button. Then taking a quick look underneath, of course, there's also another mesh over here for us to be able to filter out some dust going inside to our power supply unit. Of course, that one is really dirty. You can see that it's a mesh. And yeah, time to time, you probably would love to clean it. Okay, so that's for the bottom. And of course, we have 4 footings over here. Too bad it doesn't have any rubber stopper for you to prevent some skids, but you can always buy some from your friendly neighborhood hardware store. Now, there's 2 screws over here for you to remove, and of course, for you to be able to take off this cage for the hard drive in case you want to put something else there. Now guys, I've shown you the overview of the DEEPCOOL MATREXX 43FS, and what I can say is that this case is really nice if you're on a budget, and of course, given that there's 3 fan with color, with tricolor, but of course you can always use an upgrade like this one from DEEPCOOL, the RF120M, and if you put some lightings inside, it just might probably look something like this one. You can change colors, and of course, you can make it ARGB, RGB, or depending on what you want, what you have, or depending on your budget. But for me, I'll always prefer ARGB over RGB. But of course, if your board will support it. Now, given that these ports on top is just 2 USB, probably I wish that there could be another 2 more USB port to make it 4. Of course, 2 USB port is always not enough, but of course you can always buy a USB hub to expand. Now, what I like about this one is that the look up front is really nice. You can see the perforation on the plastic case is really nice, and of course there's a mesh, and probably you can upgrade it to 240 mm ARGB fan to make it look a lot better. Or you can use 320 to have a better airflow. The air would go in from the front all the way out at the back and out from the top. Okay, so that's how the airflow would move inside this one. So guys, you've seen the overview of this one, the case from DEEPCOOL, the MATREXX 43FS, and what I can say is it's really something nice. And I could highly recommend this one if you're really on a budget. But of course, you can do some upgrades on it if you have the extra budget. But if you don't, by default, I'm pretty much okay with the 3 fans inside. And of course, you can mount 2 SATA drives, 2 hard drives, and it's really convenient. It also has a magnet mesh on top for you to be able to mount some more coolers on top. So guys, if you want to know where you can buy this one, I'll post it on the link below from the official site of DEEPCOOL, and of course from their other official links. I'll post everything on the description box below. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And so I'm Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?